So how is everybody? I saw a movie today. It was called Spy Kids Stop Time or Stop You Can't Stop Time. I forgot what it's called. It's the Spy Kids, the latest movie. It is so awesome. There's lots of action. It's kind of loud, but it needed to be a little more sword fighting and stuff. Anyways, they had two new Spy Kids with the older ones. And the new one, the old one, the boy came out of retirement, the one that was from the previous one. And he thought he could do it on his own, but he couldn't. And then there was a mother who had a baby who lied to her stepdaughter and stepson and her husband for a year that she wasn't a secret agent, and he was he did a TV show called Spy Hunters. And so yeah, and then the stepmother gave this girl the whole stepdaughter a necklace that was supposed to the only way to stop the watch or this big machine, and they tried to stop it, but they didn't know that she was a spy. Anyway, so it was all about that, and lots of action, and he wanted to go back in time a little because his dad did an experiment, and he watched his dad die because they couldn't get him out of the time thing. So anyways, that's what that was about. And I went to KFC and ate, and they have a buffet every single day for $6. The buffet was good. Fried chicken, rice, it had peas in it. I took the peas out. And fried chicken, rice, pudding, salad, and potatoes. And other stuff. But that's all I like. So anyways, I hope everybody's safe from the storm, Irene. Now it's a tropical storm. 18 people died. One died from a fire that caused from a power line that went down. 4 million people without power. Well, Irene hit. Now it's tropical storm. And 10 rivers are over the record. I can't believe 18 people died. And the thing that was lifted in New York City was lifted, the evacuation. They didn't think it was as bad as it was supposed to be. So that is good news. Anyways, I just been talking to people on Uvu. You guys should try Uvu. It's cool. So, anyways, here's what I want today. Can you hear me now? Part 2, aspect. Be bold. I tell you through, he will not get up and give him the bread. He is his friends. Yet become other man. Boldness he will get up and give him as much as he needs. Yeah, so anyways, what are you asking for that's big? Well, I'm asking they bring the table back on my Wednesday night service. When we don't get what we want, we give up from prayer. Yeah, when God doesn't answer a prayer, we just give up. Don't give up on what God wants. And don't give up if God doesn't answer your prayer immediately. Persevere. Ask when you pray. Here's the question. When you pray, how bad do you want what you're asking for? It will likely come true if you are bold and persevere, and we give up too soon, and many times have you prayed bold? Have I prayed bold? Yes, I have prayed bold a lot of the time. I pray that everybody was safe in the hurricane. And everything is impossible with God. So, I say to you, ask, it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened to you. For everyone who asks, receive. He who seeks, find. And him who knocks, the door will be opened. My pastor today was talking about, like, one of his wife's brother wasn't in the family for 3 years, didn't reconnect, lost sight of God, and the mother prayed for 3 long years and persevered and prayed every single day that the son reconnects with the family and God. And she encouraged everybody else to pray for the brother and the family, even though he didn't deserve it. And guess what? He reconnected. Now he's a preacher and has a full-time job somewhere. So, God does answer prayers. Jesus is calling us to be bold and ask big stuff while praying. Still pray for the little things, but pray bold. And don't be afraid to ask God for anything. And you're not going to be selfish if you talk about yourself. Then he said, take the arrows. And the king took them. Eli told him, strike the ground. He struck in the tree. He struck it 3 times and stopped. The man of God was angry with him and said, you should have struck the ground 5 or 6 times. What do you want me to do? He wants us to talk to him, that he was not afraid to ask for something big. That was the story about, I think there was a guy in a tree or a crowd, and he was calling Jesus' name, and he was blind, and everybody told him to shut up, but he just kept screaming Jesus, and Jesus finally answered him, and I forgot his name, and said, I think it's Nezaway, and he says, Nezaway, what do you want? And Nezaway wasn't afraid to say, I want to see. I think that's what he said. And he wasn't afraid to ask. So then he saw. Then God healed that blind man, and he saw and he followed Jesus everywhere he went, just about. That's the story, or that's all I remember about the story. So he was bold. God wants God to be bold. It's his honor. He wants us to ask big. That's what he does. He honors it. When we ask things big, we should pray about everything. We should pray about everything. And nothing's too big for God. So I'm not shoving down religious. I was just saying that's what I learned. I don't really understand all of this. Sometimes, like, some people question it, if the Bible's true or not. I don't know if this stuff really happened. I believe in God, and I think some of it happened. But as somebody pointed out to me one time, they believe in God, but it wasn't written by God. It was written by other people, and other people tell the story how they want to. So, I don't know. I believe in the Bible, but I don't know if I'm kind of confused if I believe everything in the Bible. Because, really, I'm just being honest. I do believe in God. I believe God can heal people. But how does he choose who he heals? That's the question. Anyways, so pray big and don't be afraid to pray. And don't be afraid to tell about your religious or the truth. I lied to a coworker this week. I committed a sin. I always do, but a coworker got a brownie for me because we had a bake sale. And she asked me if I wanted one. I think she specifically got it for me. And I didn't really want it because it had nuts in it, but I didn't want to tell her that I didn't like nuts, so I took it. And then the next day she asked me how it was. Well, I threw it away, and I told her it was good, so I lied. So, everybody commits sins. Even a Christian commits sins. So anyways, I just hope no other people get killed on Tropical Storm Irene. And Irene, I think a little boy got killed from I think in a house a tree collapsed and he died. A boy. I'm not really sure, because my memory's bad. I mean, some of the stuff I heard yesterday. Some of the stuff I heard today. So, anyways, I'm excited about my birthday. I'm being selfish, because I'm so excited that I'm almost 22. And, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. About 16 days, I'll be 22 on September the 14th. I'm so happy about that. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Sorry it's so long. Keep it positive and keep it real. Bye.